game. We finished up a game a couple days ago, and today we were finishing up Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you notice in the title screen, it's got the Zero Dawn thing. It's got in the side part, it's got like a little cliff with a tree. That's from the beginning of the game. And then in the corner on the other side, it's got Frozen Wilds. That is the DLC. So we will be playing that once we finish this main part of the game. So yeah, the main part of the game, we have a couple more things, but we're just gonna go straight to the end game. And then once we're done there, we can head up to Frozen Wilds, and that'll be our next series from the Horizon series. Alright, so my quest is the Looming Shadows, which is here.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Alright, they are going to be attacking pretty soon, so we want to get here.
Mark my word.
It's interesting to be running through the palace at this time of day, because usually it's like daytime or like night.
Always stay right, always stay alert. That's what I say.
You just chilling up here all day?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes, send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Talk to Blameless Murad.
quietly does it, panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright, so I gotta go talk to a bunch of people. Review preparations at the ridge. So that would be over here. So we can check that out.
Have you just polished that armor, Luzet?
Of course. Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But
Morning,
have the
Ashton.
wounds even had time to
Welcome
heal?
back to my stream.
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We were letting the Oseram decide what to do with him, but he tried to... kill our Sun King.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Whoops.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Whoops. Oh, jeez.
Now this thing is dangerous.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
Influence at the palace.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
Where am I going? Okay. We'll just keep going this way, I guess. It's quite a climb. Just keep going, huh?
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
That was cute. Let's go up here.
Who are these guys?
They call themselves Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard? At the front of the line! And why? Steel before iron! And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right!
They really
Hear
practice that.
Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Alright, where else do I gotta go?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Maybe I should gather some medicine. There's not really any medicine up here. Let me check my inventory really quick.
Meat.
What do they want with that Spire thing, anyway?
Can I just like jump down from up here? It's not what I wanted.
Still can't believe that Nora girl walloped Durval.
Alright, we will come over here. Oh, I gotta go this way. I'm used to running the other way. Oh, I should have gone this way. It was just pointing me in a different direction.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Alright, I am going to take a short break and I will be right back and we will finish this.
sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
What a way to get woken up. I don't remember this fight at all. I just remember having a big freaking gun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Boom.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring.
Why fight?
Bird can't take much more of this. It's giving way! He's quick. Blocked again.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
She stuck him in the friggin' throat. Didn't even flinch.
Stay focused.
I need the gun.
Time to go.
Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. South.
Be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Boom. Dead. That's Hades right there.
Aloy! 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 By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, Shadow Demons.
I gotta climb the thing again. And I'm all destroyed and tired.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Uh-oh. No bueno. This is not good.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
I thought I was gonna fall.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Alright, whatever. How do I get across? Yeah, I gotta go down. Go up this way.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Oh shoot.
They keep coming. Knock them back.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Time I've got left.
Through.
Primer Prioritize entity.
You've got another machine coming!
Got it! This one's persistent!
Lend her your bow!
Help me bring it down!
Everyone, quickly!
They are slain! Our arrows were true!
Time enough to get the machines back.
Ouch.
That's it. My way's clear.
Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Boom. We did it. We did it.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
So basically, the entire story is about a person, Aloy, growing up without a mother and thinking that she was kind of worthless, and going on this adventure to try to find who her mother was, and learning that she was created for something more than she ever thought she was worth. And then she goes about and saves everybody and helps everybody in her way. It's a good game. And I'm kind of sad that not more people know about this. I think this game should be like a top tier game. And the people that do know about it, the people that play it and know the story, and they praise it. This is one of the PlayStation exclusives, so you can't play this on Xbox, you can't play it on Switch, you can't play it on PC, it's just PlayStation. They have created 2 games with DLC on both games, like full feature games, and then they created a like sample, like it was a game, but it was kind of like a sample thing for the PlayStation VR 2 called Call to the Wild or something like that. I don't remember what it was called. And then they're planning a 3rd one. And supposedly Netflix picked up the story for a TV show, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, but it's a good game, and I'm excited to get into Frozen Wilds here in a minute once the credits roll. And even more excited to go into Forbidden West, because I think this game is this game is phenomenal, and it's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, you play it for the first time and you're curious. You have no idea what's going on. You don't know the map at all, and you go into curious. That's how this game is. But I will say that I like Forbidden West better because they nailed some of the things that I was really frustrated about in this game. Things like falling from a great height. There's no way to fix that. And they were able to create a sort of like a paraglider thing in the second game. There's different abilities than just a bow and arrow and a spear. You've got this, like, I forgot what they call it. It's not the rope caster, it's something like that, and you can use it to get up to you're kind of like Spider-Man. You can use it to, like, grapple your way up. Also, the second game looks like, I know this game's like really pretty, and I'll say that forever and ever. This game is gorgeous, but Forbidden West is better. Like, I don't know how, but it looks better. It's just better, and I can't wait for the third installment because I'm sure that it will be even more gorgeous. Anyway, They did a really good job, and I can't wait to get into Forbidden West with you guys, because that game is amazing. I have not beaten Forbidden West. I beat this game. I did not beat Forbidden West, and I did not beat Frozen Wilds. So we'll have to do that. And when we get into Forbidden West, I do not have the DLC called Burning Shores, but I'll have to get that. Basically, the game takes place, this game took place in like Colorado and Utah and like that area. The Forbidden West takes place in like Las Vegas in California, like San Francisco area. So it's pretty cool. And I like that they went in the direction of, utilizing a different map and not having it stay the same. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom kind of have that fault where they're sticking to pretty much the exact same map. There's a couple things different, like there's under the surface and there's the sky, but the sky didn't really do anything. The one thing I did like about Tears of the Kingdom, though, was that you could travel between the sky and the ground and the earth. Like, you can travel between them with no loading screens. It just, like, fluidly loaded, or fluidly went between them. It was good. But anything else I'm going to say for this game? My favorite character in this game, I like Erend. He's kind of a goofball at the beginning, and he's kind of like silly and boastful, but he fixes himself up really quick. He's a good guy. I also like Varl. And I don't like Silence. He's kind of creepy. And you don't know his full, whatever he's trying to, his goals, whatever he's trying to do. You don't quite know it all, because he just chooses to talk when he talks. He's not always there. He's not always saying what he's meaning to say. He's just kind of hiding in the shadows. So I don't like him. Avad is okay, the Sun King, but he was a little creepy too for a little bit. He was like, as soon as his quote-unquote girlfriend died, he was hitting on Aloy, essentially. He did apologize for it, but it was like really, really creepy. I like Petra too. Petra's the girl that worked at she had like a mill, and she was trying to like defend her area from all the Eclipse. I like her. And I think that's it as far as characters that I really, really like. My favorite machine in the game, my favorite machine, like design-wise, is probably the Thunderjaw. The Thunderjaw is really, really cool. And the Snap Moth, the alligator one. My favorite one to kill, though, would probably have to be... I like killing the one that's like the grazer. I forgot what they're called. They're kind of like antelope, or like they're really calm. They're just kind of there eating the grass or whatever. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot with the machines. I didn't do that last time either. I know you're supposed to go into each of the caverns and learn the ability to override them, and then there's like a ton of machines in the game that you can access, but I didn't care to do that. I just cared more for the missions. In loving memory of Ada Peaches ter Elst. Thank you for playing. It was a good game. It was worth playing. And what's funny is I got this game for free or not for free. I got it through PlayStation Plus, but it was like discounted. It was like it was like $3 or something like that. And I watched a little quick trailer and saw it was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. So
friend, remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
jeez. Yeah, so Silence is like a creep. And if you remember, he worked for the Eclipse. He organized the Eclipse. And now he captured Hades and is standing next to a giant machine. That's sketchy. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked. It's already been unlocked. Alright, so now we can go up here. Okay, do we climb?
Can't carry more.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
I forgot about this climb. It's kind of nice.
No room.
Let me deactivate this one. I don't need that arrow. The only thing I don't like about the Frozen Wilds is that when it's dark, it's like hard to see. But it's so pretty. You can see the northern lights.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
It's so pretty up here.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Where's the safe point?
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command?
Trust Araya, I say. She'll return to us. I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratek's hands. He led them to a great change.
Must be something big going on.
It's tempting to place
Most of the
Oh, there we
village is
go.
moving towards that smoke.
Alright, I am ending it there. What the heck is that? Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. We beat the game. Now we're doing the DLC. Yeah. And we're gonna find out what that smoke is eventually. But that's for next time. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in my next stream, which is Monday. And Monday we are doing Phoenix Rising.